A very good evening to everyone. My warm greetings to all the people associated with this wonderful evening. For me, patriotism and nation building, these two terms are inseparable. We cannot think about nation building without having patriotism among our citizens. Gone are those independence days when it only had one meaning, and that is the struggle of India against the British rule. But today, patriotism is not just about sacrificing our lives for the sake of our nation, but it also means being loyal to our country and putting its interest in its topmost priority. Lately, there are certain things that is going around, something about poverty, unemployment, corruption, discrimination are issues that our nation is struggling as a whole. Largest number of hunger deaths occur in India. Every second a woman feels unsafe in India. Every fifth child dies out of malnutrition in India. Every 5 minutes crime against children of rural areas are committed. Some rural area children can only dream of going to school in India. We should be very responsible of our duties as an Indian. Past is even the last 2 minutes while I was delivering this speech, but the best time to change is now. Here in India, we want Bhagat Singhs to be born, but not in our home, in our neighbor's home. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan was just like any other governmental policy, but it became successful because we all contributed to it. And this is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Ladies and gentlemen, invaders have come and gone. Governments will come and go, but India will always continue to remain as a great nation because of its culture and patriotism. I would like to raise the issue of religion based politics. This is actively present in our country. Well, I feel nation development will always face obstruction if religion discrimination stands in front of us. I would like to remind that religions are created by human minds. The only and ultimate religion for all is love. Loka samastha sukhini bhavantu. Suppose we all know how slavery looks like in America. But here in India, the scenario is different. What if someone else would decide on which job you should go for? Moreover, that if somebody else would decide on your children's future, would you be okay with that? No way, right? Century old caste system should also end. I have many a times heard my fellow students to talk and say things like my family is very liberal. No. We don't believe in caste system. But when it comes to marriage, hello, we all look for the boys in the same caste. Just like we don't choose our friends by caste, we should also change our mindsets when it comes to make other decisions and major decisions in our lives. People will say it cannot happen overnight. I say it can happen overnight only if you as an individual start to change your mindsets right away. Well, my heartfelt thanks to all the audience for being so patient and tolerating me. Well, I would just like to add the last thing that patriotism nowadays only means to change DPs for the national holidays, but I would try to remind all the youngsters of this generation that patriotism has a wider meaning than all these things. And yes, with that, I'm trying to close it tonight. And I would like also to remind all the crowd over here, all the listeners over here, that women rights should get better in our country because I think that women should be more in power in terms of politics, and it is something that we can desire of. Being a woman, I think that women's in power can also make a different world. Thank you so much.